Microsoft already makes an insane amount of money off of the video game industry, and so now that we found out that they are price hiking their services yet again, gamers are furious. We are seeing thousands of cancellations on social media, tons of backlash, and I can't say I'm all that surprised. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, I have always said that Game Pass is a good service for an average gamer. You can test out a game and judge whether or not it might be worth your full purchase down the line, and you can also play through a game in a couple of weeks usually, and that is why it is so good, because you had access to so many games for a low price. But now we're finding out that over the past couple of years since Xbox launched Game Pass Ultimate, it has officially doubled, because now we're finding out that it is going up to $30, which of course is not sitting well with gamers and is leading to mass cancellations. So it says, Microsoft announced Wednesday it will be revamping its tiered gaming subscription service, Xbox Game Pass, with expanded game libraries, including PC titles, unlimited cloud gaming, new in-game benefits, and a reconfigured reward system, and increasing Game Pass's pricing to match the changes. Now, I personally don't think that Game Pass Ultimate needed anything else, therefore I do not think that they should have raised the price on it, but previously Game Pass offered a core package priced at $9.99 per month, a standard option for $14.99, and an ultimate that costs $19.99. Now, the Game Pass product will be reworked into the essential tier, $9.99, the premium version, $14.99, and the new Ultimate Edition, which is increasing to $29.99 a month. That means the three prices are $179.88 for premium a year, $119.88 for essential a year, and $359.88 for ultimate a year, which is just a crazy amount of money. Now, I always thought ultimate was good because of course they're giving you access to an expanded library. When there are large games that release, you get them day one, like Avowed, for example. You didn't get that on the essential tier or the premium version. You only got that day one on the Ultimate Edition tier. And well, of course, over the years we have seen some pretty insane price increases with subscription services, though it seems that consumers are finally putting their foot down. So I had made a post about this saying this increase is insane in only a few years. Used to be a steal, now they're the ones stealing from us. And when it had initially launched, yes, it was $14.99 per month for Ultimate, and now that of course has doubled, and there are thousands of gamers already saying they are no longer going to be supporting this service. I know myself, I am going to be canceling it because I just think that that is far too much. But to top that off, they are facing so many cancellations right now that the page to cancel it has been broken since this announcement came out 3 hours ago. There are so many screenshots of this, which I, of course, think is hilarious. I get that companies want subscription services to be the future. They basically want you to pay for every little thing in a subscription service. And I don't necessarily think that that is always a terrible model, but this right here highlights the issue. They started out at a low price. They convince you it's a really good deal, and then over time, they raise it by $1 or raise it by $2 or raise it by $5, and now it has doubled in price, which is just crazy. The website to cancel Xbox Game Pass subscriptions is overloaded, and all I can really say is good. When we said we wanted the 360 era back, we didn't mean $360 a year. Here's a thread with a ton of screenshots, $30 a month for like 3 games that you'll actually play. I did it. Mine is in French, but I still did it. I regret absolutely nothing. Outrageous and unjustified change. Very sad. Honestly, a BS change. Lots of these little waving ladies are going to be sent to Microsoft over the next couple of days. Now, I don't think that they are going to backtrack because they know that there are still going to be people who will support them. And I'm sure that a lot of people are just going to lower their tier instead of cancel it outright. But at the same time, they are already facing quite a lot of backlash over this, which is completely understandable. You have to take into consideration as well the low level of quality we're actually getting from most modern AAA games. So they try to sell you on, oh my gosh, all these massive titles are coming to Game Pass day one, like the Starfields and the Avoweds. Those games are not good. Those games are not even worthy of a $70 price tag, never mind subscribing to a service for potentially several months to play it. And yes, I get that there is a large library. I previously basically shilled for Game Pass. I said that it was a really good deal, but now I just can't do that anymore. Never going back to Game Pass. Those pricing tiers are ridiculous. DRM free is the way. Adios. $30 a month. You guys are nuts. Forcing people to pay more for your services they don't want is not letting people choose their way to play. You're fucking over people who are only in it for day one games. I pay for Fortnite Crew and Ultimate, so this doesn't affect me much, but there's plenty of people who won't be fine. Yeah, and they're trying to market this as a positive because you're getting new things like in-game benefits for like Riot Games and also Ubisoft Plus Classics, and EA Play is included with Fortnite Crew coming in November. Nobody cares about that, all right? I would much rather be able to take those things off and then have the price lowered. If this was truly pick your way to play, they would allow you to start with the base $9.99 tier and then add on certain features. So it might end up coming out to $30 if you pick everything, but maybe you could remove the Fortnite Crew and Ubisoft Classics and that would get $2 off your bill. Or if you don't care about the in-game Riot benefits, that could be taking $2 off your bill. Like, if they truly were worried about what their customers wanted, they would be adding in systems like that. Oof, this basically negates the increase you keep up with, but I don't think that this is the way to go. I don't care about UB Plus or Fortnite benefits. Might just have to cancel. The mid-tier isn't worth it with no day and date. Y'all F this up. Yeah, that is the only reason why a lot of people subscribe to the Ultimate tiers for the day one major releases, but there aren't enough of them. And when we get them, they're not even that high of quality titles. It just doesn't work out in the end. Ridiculous. It's no wonder Costco and other stores are no longer stocking Xbox consoles. $30 a month and you took away redeeming Game Pass subs from Xbox Rewards. Nah, bro. This is clearly why they did that, because they knew that the price increase was going to happen really soon. So they're like, ooh, we need to make it so people can no longer take their rewards and redeem it for Game Pass because we need to make money off of this. And we've heard reports over the years that Xbox Game Pass has never been profitable. They just aren't able to make their money back, especially with the amount of studios they've bought. They've backed themselves into this corner. It's not our fault that their titles are low quality and nobody wants to play them unless they're on a subscription service. It's not our fault that they bought up all these studios for hundreds of billions of dollars. It's not our fault that you're making crappy consoles, and it wouldn't surprise me if they came out and they were saying, oh, this just is the natural progression of things. We were always planning on raising these prices. We're sorry if this doesn't work for you. Subscribe to a lower tier. But as of right now, they are already facing some major backlash and they are already seeing thousands of cancellations.